so I can just keep cool. So for those of you who are new around here, hello, my name is Juanita, otherwise known as the Caramel Yogi. And for those of you who are not new around here, welcome back. Well, I'm also kind of welcoming myself back. I tried to make like a video a month and it just hasn't panned out that way, but that's fine. A lot of great events has happened in my life since the last video I've made. I also took that video extremely seriously with limiting my own social media usage. I've gotten down Instagram, which is kind of like wild, wild west. So I got it at one point to like an hour minimum, then 45, now I'm at 30. I can, well, I don't want to say can't, but I'm trying not to get rid of it fully because it is somewhat of a part-time job for me. The partnerships I have, I like keeping up with certain people on that side of social media, even though I'm trying to move them over to like WhatsApp or text, just so I don't have to like have my usage so high. I'm sure some of you know if you're like on Instagram or TikTok, and if you're just using it to message people like friends, you'll end up scrolling, you'll end up liking a picture and you get down this whole reels, and it was just a little bit too much for me. So now I'm down 30 minutes. I'm like really proud. I have so much extra time. For those of you who are in social media, you know it's like very hard to like remove yourself in terms of like keeping up with trends or just keeping up with everything. And then people who are not in social media, just kind of be like, it's not that bad, it's just fun, it's how I de-stress. But like when you're in the content creation, like having like 8 hours of screen time, not that I'm just like staring at my phone all day, but like you're watching TV, you look at your phone, you're at work, you're looking at your phone. So I personally needed the break, and I already see a huge adjustment from that. Another thing I added in, my mom was able to visit me, and well, my parents visited me, but they like staggered. So when my mom came, she bought a alarm clock. So now I got that alarm clock and keep my phone out in the living room. So when I go to, my whole room has always been like a tech-free zone, except for my phone, so I need it as an alarm. But now I have an alarm clock. So phone can stay out here. I wake up to the alarm. I get to read a book for like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what my work schedule looks that day. Or for the weekend, I'm like fully free. And it's a nicer way for me to wake up or start my day, not feeling like I'm just immediately going to my phone. A coworker and I were just recently discussing how with social media, like she actually got rid of, I think, social media completely, like TikTok, Instagram things. And we both kind of agreed, but she brought it up of she didn't know when her thoughts and who she is as a person ended and when like the thoughts of social media began. And like that little blurred line just kind of like, yes, that makes sense. That's exactly how I'm feeling now. Because I never like dealt with, say, like the hardcore, I don't know, like perception of self, like feeling like, oh, I'm less than or I'm not good enough. I didn't feel that necessarily from social media, but you can feel that like pressure of, well, all my friends are traveling, I want to travel, or everyone's going to Pilates, I want to go to Pilates. Like it happens, like even with my very limited social media use. If my coworkers are now talking, this actually just happened. My social media, no, it's not social media. My coworkers got this like food meal prep service thing, and they're talking about it. They love it, and it's like how affordable it is. Just them talking about it at work. Now I got the meal plan thing, and it's actually very helpful. I'm loving it. I just had a meal this for lunch, like a shrimp pesto thing. It was delicious. But all that being said, I'm much more aware of where I start and end. And when like the thoughts of others kind of come in, not necessarily negative, but just like social media can make it such a blurred line. So I've been off social media so far, where I've been having much more time with friends and family and just not making videos. There wasn't really, to me, anything to make videos of, but like, yeah, there's some cool stuff. A Japan trip just really just like was everything to me. It was everything I wanted and everything I wanted to do, and just it takes up all of my mind space even today, but hopefully I can speak more to that at a different time. Well, definitely I'll make a video about the trip. Oh, this is gonna be like a weekend vlog thing, so I want to like play around with different shots and like having fun. I was supposed to be in the city right now for an architecture tour with some friends I met at the Met Opera House during like their Fridays Under 40 events. But it started raining here, and then it stopped raining, it rained, then it's gonna be thunderstorms. So I was like, just in case, like our rain date option was to like just go get drinks in the city, which is fine, but it's such a far commute for me. I didn't want to get up there for drinks and then immediately whisk back down. I'm also going to be in New York tomorrow for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. So I already got like my flag and like my new shirt, everything. So I will definitely be filming that and where we go to eat afterwards. I don't know if it like gets my music in there, but we got our Dunkin', other side. We have Dunkin'. I got a little butter pecan drink, and I'm not racing home, but trying to make sure I get home in time to clean up a little bit extra, prepare for the parade. I'm so excited. I'm excited to see my friends. or make it rain. I'm excited to see my friends and enjoy this beautiful day. And I can't wait. The next thing you see will be us acting a fool in the parade with the Kodak and having a good time. Like this is what summer is for. This is the summer vibes I've needed forever, all winter long. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, now I'll go for it.
All right, here we go.
Everything's tiny.
Did you catch any of the parade? Did you catch any of the parade?
I saw the people walking from the parade.
I have some feelings about that. I would like to share.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Thank
you, buen provecho. For the vlog. Very pretty. I wonder if Dion and Alan are still in here.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm about. You can stay right there. I mean, they would have already taken a turn, right?
Yesterday I had a really great time with my cousin Maya. We went, she has this thing that she does every summer called Summer Fridays, where she goes to like a different beach, but now she's adding in like going to a winery, going kayaking, like other stuff. I was able to join her for the beach one finally, because I'm in Jersey. It's been raining nonstop, so, and cold and just wacky weather. So I love that. We got some donuts, took some pictures, we got to talk and catch up. We even went to a rooftop thing. I don't think I took a video of that. No, I think I did. This is cute. Oh, afraid. But that was just fun, and I'm looking forward to at least posting more vlog things around my space. Not necessarily like my house, but like things I'm doing in Jersey, things I'm doing in New York, and any other trips upcoming between. Definitely want to share that. But yeah, I'm very excited about tomorrow. Today's gonna be just a budgeting day. I don't say I found this new YouTuber. My mom loves this YouTuber named Stephanie Perry, and she talks about like women going abroad. So I've been watching like her videos in the background and cleaning my space, watering my plants. There's my big peace lily behind you, so I'll just whip around, but there's a new lily coming, which always means great things for me. At least financially is always like correlated, so I love that. I got these new babies. I don't want to like pick them up right now, but these were a bird of paradise I got from my job that they were gonna throw out. We chopped them down because they were like already like dead, and now they're growing back. So hopefully I can have like a little progress picture for you. But they're growing extremely fast, especially now that it's officially warmer weather. I think officially summer now. Oh, I've also been super loving when I went to Japan, which I'll get into that in another video. I got really into these Kodak cameras. Our tour guide got those disposable. My tour guide, Maurice, he would always have these little disposable cameras and literally would like just take pictures like quick, like, and just like catch us off guard. But like the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen of like myself, of just like the group, and like capturing like the essence of those moments. So I'm calling this my hot girl summer camera. I hope to finish this before my next trip. And I know you're like, you only have 11? I do. I have 11 photos left. Yes, and I bought this like in April, like basically as soon as I came back from Japan. And I've just been really, really picky about what I'm taking pictures of. And that's just like, because it's a hot girl summer camera, I'm trying to do like big events. So I know I've done like things with me at the opera. I know I've done a special event in my family's life that I'll be waiting to share. And little things, like we went to like first Saturdays at the Brooklyn Museum with me and my friends. We're gonna have the Puerto Rican Day Parade on here, so I can't wait to get them developed and just see all those little particular moments. And like, it's so cute. Even like me and my yogi friends, we got a little picture on here, so like that brings me a lot of joy. But there is 11 pictures left, and I personally think I can stretch it to my next trip, taking place in August. But we shall see. I don't want to like put that pressure on myself, but like I want a whole new camera for that event and get them like done and make a little book of them. If you don't know me personally, anytime I go on a trip, I love to book a photo shoot. So I did a photo shoot in Portugal the first time I ever went there. I did one in Japan, and I want to do this in this new few countries I'm about to visit. And I'll make a little book. Now I gotta get the book. What's it called? Flipped. I'll just reflip them. But like, there's Portugal and Japan. I went to Portugal twice. I would like to go back. It was my full like intention to go back to Portugal. I even like messaged the Quinta, which is kind of like a more, I don't want to say like family owned, but like a smaller batch production of wine space. So like a smaller winery, let's say it like that. And I wanted to volunteer to help them like squash the grapes, or if the people are like doing the grape harvest, I can like help cook or help clean or do something. I just want to be in the space and be in like the culture of it. But then I went to Japan, and it has uprooted everything that I wanted to do. I don't say that wanted to do in a bad way, but like I just came back with a whole new frame of reference of what I want my life to look like and what I'm striving for. And it's good. It makes me feel good to think about and strive for. I think I just saw a YouTuber doing like, I would say not the YouTuber doing research, but I was doing research on something. And she said, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. And I'm like, oh, like, not that I haven't had like big dreams in a while, but it was like safe dreams. Like you go to college, maybe you get your master's, you get a job and you do that job well. And even though I feel much more confident with the work that I do, especially upon getting my master's and like the projects I have, like it's all this week. My eyes started twitching like bad, like twitching. If I can find a little something, I'll put it here. But like twitching, like when the villain of a movie like snaps and they have that hard twitch. It was twitching like that. Like as soon as I would open my computer in the office, and I was like nervous. I'm like, I am a very low stress individual. I will credit that to being a yoga teacher and the meditation and like how my family raised me to like, you know, breathe and like, you know, you don't have to do things you don't want to do, that kind of space. So having the twitch was that was like the first time I ever like felt that way. And then like throughout the day, anytime I was doing work, the twitch would never go away, which is bad. I had a friend who's a sound healer that I, you know, booked to come to my office for like a sound bowl meditation, and then it stopped twitching. But I also like wasn't doing work, and I don't know if the work is just stressing me out that bad. And once I got back to work, the twitch was back. That's basically why I was able to go with my cousin to the beach yesterday, because I was just like, I can't have my eye twitching like this. I asked my boss, not even asked, but we have unlimited PTO. And I was like, hey, I'm taking Friday off, like a mental health day, essentially, prepare the others. And, you know, that was just, it's not like accepted, but, you know, just let my boss know. He was like, cool, good to go. And I'll see them on Monday. But now I'm like not stressed. Like obviously eyes and twitching because I'm like watering my plants, I'm drinking water, I'm talking about my travels and my friends. Like I feel in my element, in more alignment, and I don't want to feel at work. Like it's work. Like I'm okay with working. I'm not opposed to like, you know, let's do this project, let's get this done, here's your deadline. But like an eye twitch was like crazy to me. Like a hard, like eye twitch enough to like stop my flow of thought, to be like, I need to like massage my eye, or like, you know, I don't want to do that. This is a drinking water space. This is a incense space. This is a meditation space. Anytime I like light my new incense, which I have some very beautiful incense from Japan, those are gorgeous. And then I also got some from that first Saturdays at the Brooklyn Museum. I bought some incense from a company called Tridevi. That is so beautiful and it smells so good that I'm like, okay, my home, my oasis, my zen space, I can kind of like recalibrate and then start the next day better. And just, you know, start recording more in general, because I do like making content. I do love just the art of making a video and capturing my life in these moments. But yeah, so I shall see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you stay with me for the journey. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So, bye.